you can see, very, very easy. Hello YouTube, how y'all doing today? Today we are taking a look at the CVLIFE green laser. This is a rail mounted laser. This will work on either a pistol rail or a Picatinny rail on a rifle or a shotgun. This is going to need a full length pistol rail, so if you have a compact or subcompact, I don't recommend this. This is a SIG P322. Now, one neat feature of this is there's 3 different places where you could put the screw, and they all line up a little differently, so you should be able to get a good alignment with your mounting nut there, no matter what your pistol is, as long as the rail is long enough. This comes with a manual, full color. Here are the specifications right there. And we've got a full color manual. Very detailed, lots of pictures. When I get products that don't have a manual or the manual is horrible, I automatically ding them for points. This has got a good manual, and I like that. Box is nice. It's foam lined here. We've got a magnetic charger. These magnetic chargers, Olight pioneered them, and they have become very, very popular now. Almost a lot of units are using them. There's still something to be said for a Type-C just because of pure universal compatibility, but these magnetic chargers are becoming very popular as well. And it also comes with a spare battery, so you have 2 batteries. You have a spare nut in case you lose your mounting nut, or if you want to use 2 and mount it lock it down in 2 different spots if they line up. And it also comes with, of course, the wrench, which I just used to zero the weapon, zero the light on the weapon. Zeroed it 15 yards. It was an absolute snap. Took like literally 2 minutes. Basically, what I always do, what I recommend is you go to whatever range you want it to be zeroed at, and then you put the dot right on top of your front sight with your sights lined up. That'll get you very close, and then after you take a few shots, if you need to make a few small adjustments, it takes, a matter of moments. Very, very easy to do it that way. So you just go to take your rear sights, you line your rear sights up, and then you put the dot so it hovers right on top of this front sight with the sights lined up. Very, very quick and easy. I will splice in the shooting video right here. Okay, folks, here we are at 15 yards. Here's our pistol range. We got an 8-inch clanger, a half-size bowling pin, an 8x12 mini silhouette, A-zone target, a 6-inch spinner, and we're going to go left to right. Just hit them, show you how easy this is with the laser. Okay, no problem. Right on target. And as you can see, this is very quick, very accurate. The dot is really bright in the daytime. Should be able to see that, no problem. It's the middle of the day, and we're in the south, so you could see that dot is pretty bright. Now, it's not like a super sunny day. Still, no problem seeing that dot. We have ambidextrous controls on both sides. Now, me personally, I have medium to largish size hands, but probably closer to medium, and it's just out of reach for my index finger. So if this was a different style of gun that didn't have so much forward cant and I could get it back a little farther, that would be fine. I had a slightly bigger hand, that would be fine. But as it is, it's very easy with a conventional 2-handed grip to activate the button. So that's no problem at all. And this takes a CR 2032 batteries, so you're going to have nice battery compatibility with everything, and these should get quite a bit of life out of that. So really nice. It's IPX44 rated, so this is rated for like a rainstorm, or a thunderstorm, but it is not submersion rated. The best use for a sight like this is going to be plinking, target practice, just fun shooting a bunch of cans. Any kind of a fun activity, recreational activity. If it was IPX6 rated, it would be more suited to like serious use. Now, technically, you could use this for home defense because, it's probably not going to rain in your house, but you might have to run outside in the middle of a storm or something, like a really bad storm. Like this should be fine for a run-of-the-mill thunderstorm, but, you know, you never know. So on a defensive firearm, I like IPX6 or better. That's me. Of course, if this was IPX6, it would probably cost 2 to 3 times more money than an IPX4. At the price point that this dot is operating, as long as you're putting this on like, you know, a 22 or some kind of handgun or rifle that you're only using for fun and plinking and range use, you're going to get a lot of mileage out of this. This is a nice high volume option. And the main thing that a laser sight is good for, honestly, is for mastering your trigger pull. Now, let me move this up a little bit. We'll throw this nice white target out here. Move our magazine. Weapon is clear. So the best use for something like this, all right, you get your dot turned on, all right, is to master your trigger pull. This way, you can practice. I want to make sure you can see that on camera. And, of course, I'm in an extremely awkward position here because I'm trying to aim around the tripod. But when you really master your trigger pull, you'll be able to drop that trigger and you'll see any movement that you have in the dot. This is perfect for about across the room distance, like 7 yards, something like that. You know, if you have body armor, hang your body armor on the wall, put a target on your body armor in case there's an accident. You know, it's always good to have a good backstop. And just practice dry firing with an empty firearm. And you can practice and practice for free and really master your trigger pull. And that is the single, to me, that's the best use of a laser sight on a firearm. And honestly, you know, it doesn't matter if it's IPX44 to do that. Like, you know, people got those Manus training systems and all that, and they're hundreds of dollars. Well, this is like, you know, a tiny fraction of the price, and it will be absolutely fine for all the training and dry fire practice that you want to do. And it takes this super common battery. This is a good option, and I think if you get it, as long as your expectations are in line with a product for the price point that this is at with an IPX44 rating, you'll be very happy with it. If you plan on halo jumping in the swamps, look for something more expensive. But for dry fire practice, for plinking, range fun, all that kind of stuff, this is going to be really just perfect for you. So that is the CVLIFE USB laser sight. There's our manual. All right, folks, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Free my meat out.